Okay, so this is where you might want to look for the keyword analytics. So simply click on the left and click on the keyword magic tool. It can take a little while to load because it's pretty complex. Okay, so entering your keyword, I'm going to write marathon. You can either leave it as the US, change it to United Kingdom, seems to work pretty well here, or you can look at the UAE. You tend to get different results for the UAE. It depends on your topic. If it's try it on the UAE, if you don't get anything good or it doesn't have a lot of volume, then just switch to probably the UK. Makes the most sense, but I'll try it with the UAE, see what happens. So marathon, search. So you can see we're on the UAE. On broad match, which is the default, so that's fine for now. So the volume per month, 20,000 searches on the word marathon, so that's not bad. Not all of them are going to be useful, but let's sort of flick through at least the first set of results. So Dubai Marathon is useful. 2018, Standard Chartered, just the word marathon. You can see most of these, we're not going to worry about Boston or London or results. Marathon Dubai 2018 sounds good. Movie marathon sounds exciting. Rack marathon. Yep, okay, so there's a few there. Add these to the keyword analyzer for later. So add selected. Should go green, great. Now in the left hand, it will combine words. So now if we click one of these, it will combine marathon with half or marathon Dubai, marathon training. So let's look at training. Okay, so not a huge volume. If you looked at it using the US, obviously you'd see a lot bigger volume, but at least you get to see some. These are definitely underrepresented here. The UAE data isn't great, but at least we're getting something. So yeah, that sounds good. Best running shoes, yeah. Marathon running training, half marathon training schedule, sure. Marathon training plan, train and run. Equipment, that's something I want to see. 10 searches, but that's not really accurate. So running shoes for marathon training. Okay, so that's a few. So add those as well. Not sure if anything else looks interesting. Let's see if half is worthwhile. So we already had that one. Yeah, half marathon, Dubai half marathon. So there's definitely searches for specific half marathon races. So the Rack one, the Creek one. So that's Abu Dhabi Striders half marathon, which is the one we just did. So that's probably worth thinking about, maybe for the blog post type stuff. But for now, we'll just put in a couple. So selected, yeah. Okay. So click back on all keywords. Can have a quick look at phrase match, exact match, and related. Might get something interesting, might not. Depends on what you're looking at. So yeah, pretty much the same stuff here. I'll try related and then we'll move on. Yeah, not much happening there. So that's okay. So now after we've done that, we're going to go to the keyword analyzer. So this basically just puts everything you just did together. Sometimes you just need to update the metrics. So just click update. That'll take a while. But that's, worth looking at. So you can see here, while we're waiting for that to update, a reasonable amount of searches. This is a pretty specific type of race. in one particular country. So you'd use the country based on what you want to look at. It'd be nice if we had a MENA grouping, but we don't. So you could run it again if you're looking at another country in the region, or you could run it again using a bigger country like the UK if you wanted to get more ideas. But these are specific, as you can see, Dubai and UAE related results. So so now we've got all the data. I would recommend export it to Excel, and this will give you a heap of data to play with. So you can actually use these for your metrics. So when you're starting to write blog posts, or you're saying, I want to do this, these are the keywords I'm going to use in my blog post. So if I was writing a post about, let's say, training for the upcoming Dubai Marathon, which is the standard chartered 2019 actually, it'll run in January, so that's good to know. I would make sure all of these, other than maybe the specific rack ones, were mentioned in the blog post. So I'd add these a couple of times in the blog post. You can see here, keyword difficulty. This is how hard it would be to outrank your competitors. So these aren't super high numbers. This is actually pretty good. In terms of, we won't worry about cost per click. Competitive density, so really not competitive. So this is good to know for your AdWords, in that, not a lot of people are bidding here. Click potential, so it's pretty much, I always seem to get 20% for Dubai, so that's okay. Top search end results for a given keyword. So we can click on that and it gives you, so that makes sense. Dubai Marathon, the official site, visit Dubai, and then it's literally like Wikipedia, Dubai Online, what's on. So there's actually a lot of room here for some specific blog posts to really get some results. So that's a really good start for keyword analysis. Like I said, I just did one keyword. Marathon is one. You might want to do triathlon, Ironman. Your client, you'll have more than one keyword or more than one product that you want to look at. So you could do this multiple times. You have all the data you need to be able to create a compelling case for these keywords. So use the data effectively. You could make this as a table within your report or in your PowerPoint or however you want to do it. But make sure you use it effectively, not just throw it in and ask someone to read it. So that's keywords. Again, you might use this for your ad campaign. You might use it for your on-site optimization. You might use it for your blog post, but this gives you a really good place to start.